Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about place value, and we're going to be learning to add multiple digit numbers. So I want you to think of a bowling alley, and that's going to be our place value bowling alley. So let's play. All right, here's how to play. Place values are like a bowling alley. I want you to think of a bowling alley, and you see here like I have these lanes. Place values all have separate lanes, just like a bowling alley. And the decimal point is kind of like a bowling ball. Let me show you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a piece of paper, blank paper, lay it on its side, long ways like this. I want you to draw 6 lanes on this piece of paper, just like I did here. Okay, pause the video and do that now. Okay, now I want you to put a decimal right in the middle, just like I did. Make it nice and big so you can see it. So what we need to know here is that on this side of the decimal point are the whole numbers. And on the other side of the decimal point are the fractions of whole numbers. So something that's smaller than a whole would be on the other side of the decimal point. Whole numbers on this side, fractions on the other. That means that the words that we're going to use to describe these alleys, because each alley has a different word, each of the words that are whole numbers will end in the letter S. And each of the words that describe the fractions will end in THS. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, let me get out of the way here so you can see this whole thing. All right, notice the decimals in the middle. See my finger pointing at it? That's where the decimal goes, and it doesn't move from that place. It stays there. Now, notice as you look to the left side, you see the elephant. It represents 1. It's in the lane of the ones. Notice that it ends in the letter S. That's a whole number. Next to that are the tens. Notice that they end in the letter S. That's also a whole number. And next to the tens are the hundreds. Also, they end in the letter S, meaning that they're all whole numbers. Now go back and look at the decimal point. Look to the right of the decimal. These are the fractions. These are the words that end in THS, meaning that they are fractions. They are less than a whole. So the first one we have is tenths. Notice that there's no oneths. There's no such thing as that. It begins with tenths. And next to it is hundredths. So these are fractions. The THSs are all fractions. They're less than a whole. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, I've added some graphics to make it a little easier for you to see. If you look to the far right, the hundredths, those are 100 blocks, and 1/100th is that yellow block. It just shows you how, even though it sounds big, it's not. It's smaller because it's only one little piece out of 100. Now look at the tenths. Look how it's a fraction, 1/10. And see how the circle has 10 parts all the way around? But 1/10 is only one of those parts. It is a fraction of the whole circle. So you kind of get the idea that everything on that side of the decimal point is a fraction. And when you come over here and you look at this side, the ones, you see the number 1? It goes in that lane. That could be a number 2 or a number 3. It could be any number between 1 and 9 that goes there. But the moment that it becomes a 10, now I'm over here. This is the tens alley. And let me get out of the way here so you can see the hundreds. So now you have examples of the ones, tens, and hundreds, all end in S, all are whole numbers. To the right of the decimal point, you have the THS ending words. You have tenths and hundredths. They are all fractions of a whole. They are less than whole. Okay, let's practice. So this is how to start. We've got the decimal point. We've made our paper. We made all these alleys. We put our decimal in the middle. Only whole numbers will go on this side. Anything that's less than a whole number is going to end up on the fraction of the whole side. Okay? So let's give it a try. Let's try this number, for example. This is 537.13. Notice I said point instead of the word decimal. That's just how we say it. So it's 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 7 ones. And then the less than a fraction on the other side of the point, 1 tenths and 13 hundredths. So that should give you some idea of how to get started. Remember, everything on this side ends in the letter S, and everything on the other side ends in THS. Well, thank you for watching today. I hope you learned something about place values, and I hope this video was really helpful to you. Now it's time for you to practice, so turn your attention to your teacher. See you later. Bye.